Look at that. Hello again, everyone. I'm glad to be here. My name is Spirit, and this is the channel, my channel that I created. Okay? So, this, the joy of the Lord is your strength. We must be strong. Okay? Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 10. So, this is past lives, word for word from my journal. And I will start where I left off the last time. I've got plenty in here. I didn't realize how much until I started reading it. Okay, this is, let's see, July the 29th. It's on a Sunday. It has been a long time since I have written in my journal. I am trying to understand why my sister did what she did. I understand now, God, thank you. And then she was a narcissist, was born a narcissist, and she still is a narcissist. She think I don't know a lot of stuff, but I like them thinking I don't know anything, okay? I'm not conniving like them. I don't want to be like them. I have written in my journal, and it's been a long time. I'm trying to understand why my sister did what she did with my daughter and the car. I cannot make sense uh, since it must. I can't make sense of it. I must forget and forgive them. And I have long, long, many moons ago. Okay. I have tried to make sense of my family, and I have tried to understand and love them in spite of themselves. But they make it extremely hard. Lord God, Jesus, yes. When I was growing up, I am not only was abused by my mom, but I was also abused by them, my brothers and sisters. Of course, they have conveniently forgotten. That's the gaslighting. They always did that to me all my life. Okay, if I had not only had my father, my life would have been meaningless to me. But because he was there for me, I had some happy times. And he made those times happy in my life. My father was a very wonderful and unique man. I loved him very much. I guess that is why he appeared to me after his death. What had happened was I was living in Miami on campus at Florida International University. I was studying psychology. I love psychology. I always wanted my father to be proud of me. Little did I know that he was already proud of me. He got ill in April, and his doctor found out he had stomach cancer. My father died April, I knew it was April, not the exact date, maybe I did. April 18th, 1989, and my daughter's birthday was coming up the next month. My sister called me at college and told me, I do not remember, okay, I do not remember much about that day. Uh, in psychology, I know people block out traumatic memories. This is the way the brain protests us from memories that is too traumatic for us to handle. I did not want to go to the film, but I was forced by my family. Again, my narcissistic family, uh, making plans for me. All right. They love doing that. I was forced by my family to go. My oldest brother, uh, then, and other brother, which I used to be close to, not anymore. I turned them loose. Okay. My niece came to college to pick me up. That was another whole story. Okay. It was called Highway to, I don't know, it was Highway to something. It's in one of my films. Uh, the whole drive was out for the abuse from my brother, and no one standing up. Still abused because there was narcissists. All of them, all three of them were narcissists. Uh, one worse than the other. Seriously. Abuse of the family. I went to my father's funeral. I'm glad I did. I do not remember much. After the funeral, there was a so called family talk for me, of course, making decisions for me again. It was more like a family ambush. I was the victim. I had asked to borrow money from my mom to pay my tuition, and I would give it back to her. Of course, I, something in me told me she was going to ambush me. I wasn't surprised. Okay. Told me the meeting that I should stay home. I told you, and stay with mom and my 5-year-old daughter then and help mom. See that? They also told me that if I still wanted, see, mhm, still wanted to leave, I could, but my daughter would not be going. See that? Threatening me to my wonderful family. I looked at my mother while my sisters were talking. They had this very menacing, evil smile. They always, whenever they're up to something, I can tell that smile gives them away. Talking, and she had this very menacing and evil smile on her face. I could not understand why she could not talk to me herself. This is my mom about staying if she wanted me to stay instead of involving everyone. That's how narcissists are. Okay? That's one of the red flags. My mom always did that. Let others do her dirty work for her. And she has that look, that smile on her face like, uh, what's that cat's name? That's always running after Tweety Bird to eat him. That's the look she has, my mom. Okay. My mom always had others to do her dirty work. Oh, yes, she did. the whole time I was growing up. She did. And then she sat back, looking so innocent. No, not to do her dirty work while I was growing up. I think all my brothers and sisters thought Papa was the mean one. They never knew that Mother was the one that put Papa up to everything. My brothers and sisters used to talk so mean about Papa growing up, but they didn't realize he was a good one. They didn't care because Mom brainwashed, you know, and I guess they approved of it because they wanted to be that way, and they were. They like doing that mean stuff, but I knew they were wrong. I always had knew, knew that. I was the only child out of 10 kids. Papa spent extra time with me. My sisters mostly was jealous. They used to have my little sister try to beat me up when my parents was away. They were evil. They still are. Until one day, God gave me the strength to fight back. I beat my little sister up. After that, my sisters never did it again. My father think I think, knew deep down in his heart I was being mistreated by my sisters and mom, the rest of the family. This is why he took extra time with me. I was also sickly more than the other kids growing up. I was the very quiet, shy, and unassuming child. You would never notice me in a room unless you were looking for me. Okay, so uh, I'm gonna stop here because let's see here. There's something else. I was thinking uh, the other day about something, and and it came to my mind that my family, even back then when I was young, was setting me up to destroy me. Uh, and this is what happened one night. And I don't understand it, but I understand it now. Okay. Any way they could, my narcissistic brothers and sisters would do anything to destroy me in any way. And I remember this night. There was no one at home but me. But I don't think that was the case. Maybe my little sister was in the bedroom. Uh, and my other sisters was at work. I remember they worked at Cannon Mills. And then at night, my daddy would go and work uh, his janitorial service. So this night, I think my little sister was home. And my brother had, which I did not know, but I know now, I knew it was something awful that he had done. My brother had gotten into a fight with my dad. Really wasn't a fight. My daddy told him to do something, and my brother hit him. I don't know why. There is no reason a kid should hit their parents for any reason. That's how evil my brother was. And my daddy, he wasn't going to take that. He got a shotgun. His shotgun, double barrel shotgun. All right, daddy. And he went after my brother. And I'm glad he did because that was awful. And he kept that from me for many, 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 many years because he knew I would hate him. He knew I would hate him. Okay. And he never came back. I didn't know. But now I know. And I'm glad he didn't come back. All right. Because oh Lord have mercy. I might would have got the shotgun myself and got after him. You don't do that to the parents. Okay. I would have never did that to my mom. No matter how bad she treated my daddy and hit on him and cussed him out and gaslighted him and ignored him and everything, and everybody thinking that, well, maybe she had postpartum depression. No, she was just lazy, just like my daddy said, and using her uh, narcissistic tendencies to ignore him. All right. And the family that think that she did, wasn't nothing wrong with her. Nothing that she was just a malignant narcissist. She liked me and me. As a matter of fact, my favorite aunt said that one day that my mom was so mean. And I'm sure Daddy gave it a load of how she was abusing him in every way. Yes, she would abuse him in every way. And then when she needed him, she would try to be nice. Okay? And the way I see it now, that she used him, and maybe he did know my dad was very smart. When she wanted to have a child, she would be nice to him. Once the kid came and she had somebody to love on and get the attention from other people, blah, 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 then she got it. But then when the child got older and came into their own, like me, and sort of love and dad for me, then she started treating me like she did dad. She hated, and she did not love kids. Daddy loved his children. That's why he came back when he left her. But mother, no, she don't love any of us. Narcissists don't have love tendencies or empathy or any of that stuff. So she loved none of us. So I guess you could say I was in good company, bad company, whatever. All right. And she loved having people feel sorry for her and doing things for her, just like everybody did when Daddy died. But she wasn't genuine with a sorrow because it wasn't there. Okay, so now I will say, um, thank you everybody for coming and watch my tape, my fitness. I'm almost at monetization. So please, everyone, ask your friends and neighbors and everybody to subscribe, and please share this information because it's educational. Uh, and take care of yourself and each other. And for nothing will be impossible with God. Nothing. And I know this. And thank you. This is Luke chapter 1, verse 37. So take care of yourself and each other. And please share this. Thank you so much. I'll be doing some more filming. Okay. Let's see. So, namaste. Thank you. And everybody, I'm glad that God gave me the foresight to see why they were and is the way they are. I had a feeling it was something like this. My tuition told me, but I wasn't sure. But he did not want me to go on wondering why and blaming it on me, which it was not me. It just they were mean and is mean, and it's genetics and everything around with the way they were brought up and the environment in psychology. It's everything. So I understand that, huh? And thank you, God. And everyone, please share this and take care of yourself and each other. And namaste.